the fail for the serve is only 3. Okay, and the dominant low serve 79% success. Pressure Young for card. Two flick serve unsuccessful due to overlang. Okay, I think for this serve, Lizija try to test Brian Young for the long serve, and basically he failed for both uh, flick serve. For flick serve, he caught two line for misjudge, and then this is serve from Brian Young. Serve rate 86%, slightly low from Lizija. Total serve 52, and uh, same as Lizija, we're looking at low serve, flick serve, high serve, and dry serve. And the unsuccessful rate, I like to look at this unsuccessful rate. It's 7, slightly higher than Lizija. Just not slightly high for serve. If you unsuccessfully serve, it's mean you have, for my analysis, it's he is under pressure. Maybe he's trying to look at Lizija's strength for serve, trying to find a loophole for the serving. So he misjudged 7 unsuccessful rate. Now you can see the overview for this serving. Lizija total serve 46, successful winning rate is 93.5%, and Brian Young successful rate is 86%. Like I said, Brian Young trying to find a loophole for for him to maybe mislead Lizija, and then you can look at this smashing rate. Sorry, this is what the offensive shot. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm forgetting to put the title. Okay, next indicator PI is uh, offensive shot. Okay, so here we got four PI for offensive shot. The key indicator: smash efficiency, drop shot, attacking clear effectiveness, and drive shot dominance. What is actually smash efficiency? So usually we're looking at jumping standing smash over 300 kilometer per hour, but I'm not looking for the timing and the pressure for the smash itself. We're just looking for the offensive shot only. Okay, but I'm just highlighting the definition of smashing efficiency, and the drop shot itself, gentle shot near net. Okay, and then clear aggressive high shot to baseline. So basically clear is playing safe, um, and to save yourself also. Okay, we can see the rate for Brian Young first. Okay, we can see that Brian Young first smashing for total is actually um 43. Okay, the winning rate is around 28, and the error is less. Okay, we can see the draft shows that actually Brian Young have the advantage over this offensive play. And then we can see Lizija is slightly higher. Okay, overall winning total for Lizija is 103, Brian 81, forced error 29, Brian Young 21, unforced error 15, Brian 22. We can see that Brian looks like he's making a lot of mistake. Okay, now we proceed to defensive shot. Defensive shot, uh, I have three indicator inside this defensive shot. We have defensive clear, block lift, defensive recovery. So you can see here at the definition, short definition for defensive clear, high deep to baseline, which is a clear that you hit long enough until the end of the court. Okay, and then we have block, soft return of smash. So basically when the opponent smashing, I give example, when the opponent is smashing and you tend to just lay your racket, and that's what we call blocking. And then if the block success, it will go past the net. And then we have defensive recovery, return to the base positive post shot. Now we have here, look at this rally recovery. Okay, the successful rate is quite high, right? What that means? It means that Lizija defensive is powerful. Okay. And same goes to Brian defensive play. We can see the rally recovery. Rally recovery is actually once you been pressured by drive shot, okay, by drive shot for both player, you tend to return with a drive shot also. Okay, that is the recovery for defensive play. Okay, and here are the overall view for comparison. High defensive win for Young, but more unforced error. Okay, Lee precise fewer error, 9 error for Lee, and versus for 15, and fast recovery under pressure. Sorry, Young 62% counter drive winning were pivotal. And here is the metric: total defensive win for Lizija 58, Brian Young 62, force error 18, 14 for Lizija, unforced error 9 and 15 for Brian Young. Okay, advantage for defensive is Brian Young's actually. Net play. So net play, I have three indicator for this: net kill, tumbling, net shot, net dominance. Okay, what is net kills? Downward shot when shuttle high is actually when you tend to play net play. Okay, during the match, during the rally. Okay, you miscounted the the pressure you should deliver from your racket to 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 make sure the shuttle go past the net is go slightly high, and then what opponent did is just tapping the shuttle and then get a point over it. Okay, and then for tumbling net shot, this is actually we call lucky shot. You know, lucky shot when you play rally and then suddenly the shuttle hit the tips of the net and then just tumbling down. Right? That is for terms for the badminton we call it lucky shot. Okay, that one. If you're god level also you cannot take. Okay, next is dominance. Dominance, control of front court exchange. Okay, this is net play. Okay, for dominance, what we call the definition for the dominance is control of front court exchange, meaning the win rate you win over playing the net is high. Okay, you dominate it. Okay, these are the rate. Okay, for net lifting, defensive net play, uh, total Lizija. You can see the total here: hairpin, net play, tumbling, spin drop, and net kills. Okay, and then here is the Brian Young net play data. Okay, we go fast to the overview. Lizija total net win is 30, over Brian is 23. Winning shot for Lizija 19, Brian Young 15. Error, force error is 9 from Lizija, Brian 7. Net fault 4, and Brian 6. What we can see here is Lizija net aggression is 75 kill rate and 78 tumbling net shot success dictate front court tempo. So every time Lizija playing the net, he tend to win every single point. Okay, for Young consistency is 72.7%, but higher net fault. See, Brian Young trying to follow the tempo for to playing the net, but he misjudged a lot, forcing an unforced error, forced error. Okay, for himself. Consider consider the win is over Lizija. Okay, That next is deception and variation. Um, we have three indicator here: disguise shot, cross court shot, slice variation. Okay, this is highly skilled level play. Okay, for this indicator, meaning you are not just um, struck the shuttle forward and drive and smash. Okay, that one is what we call the basic play for badminton. Once you get to this is actually a shot that you need high high skills level, and your wrist play is really needed for this type of shot. Okay, if you have stiff wrist, maybe you could not do this. Okay, you need to do more exercise on your wrist to do this kind of shot. Okay, practice for this, make perfect. Okay, disguise shot is delay swing to mass intent. Okay, you just most of the time player tend to play their body to discuss the shot. Maybe every time that if you play with the professional level player, you misjudge their body language. It's like example, I I pointing my body to the right. Then when the shuttle came to me, and then I just shot to the left. That one is disguise shot, and cross court shot, changing shot direction. And this one is you can do cross court while the shuttle is in the air, or in on the level your body level ground. Okay, um, it's just a uh, changing of the direction of the shot only. Okay, if we tend to play on the right court, when we change to the left court, that is cross court. Okay, and then slice variation, and this one I need video to show you. It's basically uh, changing the shuttle direction also, but it was quite hard to uh, control the racket actually. Okay, the shutter you can control, but the racket itself is really hard to control. Okay, these are the deception and variation for the Zija data. We have quite many data here for the discuss shot, cross court versus straight, and you can see the color and the indicator down there. Okay, let's go to the overview. Total deception win for Lizija 22, Brian 15, advantage 7 for Lizija. Force error 17, and unforced error is 7 point for Lizija also. Unpredictability 4.1 over 5, 3.5, 3.3 over 5. Limo varied. What is this actually? Yes, um, the disguise shot from both player win by Lizija. The data show that Lizija know how to trick you. It's like a magician. You don't know the next move, right? So Lizija really nailed this part. Okay. Lee's superior disguise 77.8% success, and deceptive shot versus Yang is 66.7. Yang straight shot safety plays safe but less varied. Okay, meaning um, Young, Brian Young like to play safe. He is not a magician. He is magician, but usually fail. Spin mastery, Lee slice drop 77.8 were far more effective than Young. Okay, so once you want to play Lee Zijia, he like to trick you with varied of shot. Okay, scatter diagram for both player. We start with Lee Zijia first for the first set. Okay, you can see here the successful rate and unsuccessful rate from Lee Zijia. Okay, we go to overview. 9 successful smash out of 14. Okay, so nine successful out of 14. 64% successful rate in solid at the elite level, but the five mismatch reveal interesting tactics pattern. Here's my breakdown here. Early set domination, Lee start perfectly. We go through the psychological message to Yang. Okay, this means that Lazy Ja is trying to play hard, aggressive. Okay, from his three smash landed clearly. Okay, that one is the huge indicator for Brian Young that okay, I will play hard. Okay, and psychological message that uh, received by Brian Young is actually um, pretty solid. Here, Lizzie Jia win the first match, 21-11. Okay, going to 4 on 4 smash in final stretch. His best smash target Young backhand or force weak block. Why I'm highlighting the target Young backhand? Okay, later I show you. Mid set deep in precision after a hot start, fast smash fail, likely because Yang adjusts by lifting deeper, forcing Lee to smash from less ideal position. Possible fatigue or loss of focus. Okay, next is second set for Lizija. Okay, have a look first for successful rate and unsuccessful rate. You can see a lot of rate here, right? Okay, compared to this first. Okay, what is this mean? Okay, which mean that Brian Young start to adapt with the Lizija playing method or playing style, right? He's taking every single smash. Okay, but what I'm counting here is smash 2 point. Okay, if the smash is not landed inside the opposite side, it was not count. Okay, it was not successful. So for the second set, smash data, Li Jiaowin also 21-15 had clearly done his work. Okay, Yang had clearly done his work. Respond with deeper leaf that pushed Lee out of position. The bigger picture here, while Li Jia smash successful rate dropped to 50%. You can see that the second match, Li Jia's match is not that effective compared to the first match. Okay, and we go to Brian Young data for smashing. Uh, have a look first. Okay, what we can see here is Brian Young is failing a lot. Is on every single smash is not is more fail than successful. Okay, the overview for this. Brian Young play with a controlled aggression, use his smash selective but effectively two success smash out of 12, a 20% successful rate. Okay, quite poor here for the performance. Okay, unlike Lee, explosive starts, Young restraint suggested a gameplay to avoid reckless error. He trying to figure out what kind of play that Rizija is showing. Okay, poor recovery after smashing, Young often fail to reposition quickly. Okay, maybe his footwork, maybe he's nervous. Okay, we don't know because we only do scatter. We don't know what happening inside his head. But over this scatter diagram, it clearly show that Brian Young is quite nervous. These are the second match for scatter. Brian Young is losing 15-21 to Lizija. Okay, now we can see a lot of smashing, right? Okay, Brian Young entered the second set with a clear intent, sharp his smash efficiency after patchy first set, meaning he's starting to worry. Okay, and then for the second set, he increased his difficulty level okay, by improving slightly, 11 over 15 smashes, uh, 7 over 11 smashes, 63% critical miss at pivotal moment, cost him the set. Okay, the opening statement, Young land 3 or 4 smash in the first point. Adjust likely set one, he varied placement better. Okay, okay, next sequential data. Okay, my title is rally that lead to backhand return. Okay, rallies that lead to backhand return for Brian Young. Okay, it means that Lee Zijia are forcing the rally until Brian Young leave backhand. Okay, why I'm studying this is actually focus on sequential analysis, but specifically identify short pattern that lead to the opponent backhand return. Okay, in high level badminton, the backhand corner, particularly in the rear court, is often considered a weak area where players tend to respond with lift or clear rather than aggressive shot. This weaker return frequently create an opportunity, see, for the opponent to initiate a smash. Okay, the aim here of the study is to examine rally sequence that result in backhand return and to evaluate the frequency and effectiveness of smash opportunity. Okay, for this study, okay, why I'm doing this, because every single match playing, okay, single match mean one over one player, when you start to take the backhand, okay, to take the return by using your backhand, okay, it means you out of position. Okay, you out of position, you are misjudged by the gameplay. It will create an opportunity to the opponent. If, let's say if we do the backhand, the opponent have the rate of the successful rate to do some smashing or other play to make a point. Okay, that's why I'm doing this. We are not have taking the uh, smash backhand return and then smash to a point. No, I'm only taking how the rally turns the opposite team backhand. Okay, how to create the backhand return for the uh, opponent. Okay, so here, okay, the example of the sequence. Okay, you can see the data show that Li Zijia, the first shuttle travel at the front court, leading Brian to take the shuttle, move his leg to the front, and then this where Brian make mistake. He returned the shuttle short also, and then leads Lizija to take the the shuttle fast, and then to the uh, rear court here, okay, to the back line, and then this where this where uh, Brian Young forced his body towards the shuttle at the back, leading to backhand return. Okay, once Brian position is not in good position, there Lizija will take that opportunity by smashing at this six. Okay, you can see the movement here. Lizija, once Brian returned from the back, he tried to move to the front, but it was too late. Lizija is already there while Brian tried to find his position. Okay, okay, but uh, sorry. Okay, okay. Here's the second set. Point 7 for Lizija and 2 for Yang. Okay, this is also a mistake from Brian. Okay, we can see how Lizija creating this chance, creating this play. Okay, he always force the shuttle front and wait for Brian to return short also. First he sent front court, and then Ryan returned to the front also. Okay, and then here are the movement here. um, Lizija just playing the shot quick, taking the shot quick to the rear hand of Brian Young, the end of the court. Now Brian will, as a player, will try hard, will try his best to take the shot by using what, backhand. This creating a chance for Lizija, just waiting for the lift to happen, and he can do smashing. Okay, he can do uh, any shot that he want at, and creating a point. See, that one is number two. Okay, and then the conclusion for this: Lizija's strength and area are improved. The For the improvement is strength, elite smash, precision, 64 successful rate, especially under pressure, superior serve consistency, 93.5%, and deceptive shot, 77.8 success. Effective adaptation, mixed drop drive, smash, very short here. Improvement that needed is reduce mid-set smash error, 35% miss rate, by varying attacks, more drop drive to conserve energy, exploit backhand return more systematically, sequence shot to corner before smashing. Like he like to use that strategy. He will force the um, player to go back, and then he just wait for the return. Okay, most of the time player like to do mistake there. It's not the mistake, but he tried to return, but Lizija is just too quick. Okay, Brian Young's strength and area for improvement. For the strength, rallies defense, win for defensive win and counter drive prowess, 62% win. Tactical serve adjustment, 88.9%. Flick serve improvement, reduce unforced error. Okay, for this second set, reducing the forced error. Improve shot selection under pressure, enhance smash efficiency, 20% successful rate in set one. Better positioning at targeting, aim for sidelines, and vary to backhand return, disguise drop instead of predictable clear. Add variety of backhand return. He know that Lizija try to play backhand. Okay, you can see at this example, he sorry. Okay, at this one, he used the backhand return to do some drop. Okay, these are the shuttle travel for number four. Here you can see the shuttle travel as a drop. Okay, now he varied the shot for backhand. It's not usually return long or high return for them from the backhand. Okay, he know that Lizija is waiting. That's what is improving for the second set. Okay, recommendation for further performance for Lizija. Tactical develop a three shot pattern to force backhand return. These are the advantage for Lizija. He is a fast-paced player. Okay, he don't mind taking the shot far to the back. He just wait at the middle. It's not like literally middle. It's front middle. Okay, the in the middle, in the middle of the position of the court himself is taking slightly forward. Okay, physical optimize my mid set stamina to maintain smash precision. Psychology, capitalize on early set dominance to demonstrate opponent faster. Okay, this one is what we recommend for Lizija in the future. For Brian Young, tactical train backhand attack option. Okay, this what is lack right now. I mean that in this 2023 play, he is lack of backhand option. He used to clear long clear, making a he just try to take the shuttle as not It's not very the shot. Okay, tactical improves smash angle, power from the mid court where 70% of miss occurred. Strategy use Lee aggression against him, lure smash and counter with deep pushes. Okay, what we recommend for Brian here. And that's it. Thank you.
Alright, thank you for your presentation. This is quite ni bukan interesting lagi dah. Ni informative gila babi punya dalam eh. Very in-depth analysis. Okay, congratulations for both of you. Very nice presentation. Okay,
Okay.
can we go to the second group? Rohaya binti Isnin, KPM Guru. Any question?
Lepas ni saya,
Ah, kamu angkat tangan?
Dah tak share dah kan?
Tak
Share.
share dah.
Oh, Guru has raised a hand.
Okay, right. Thank you for the first presentation. Can we go to the second one? Sepak takraw. Buka page yang ada nama peserta tu dulu. Nama presenter. I want to put it in the form first. Okay, sekejap ya. Ni topik apa? First page ni.
topik
Sepak
pasal
takraw.
sepak takraw, yes.
Okay, let's start.
Okay. Hmm, First of all, Assalamualaikum and very good afternoon to all my classmates. So today, me and my friend are going to present performance analysis, notational analysis on Sepak Takraw World Cup Kuala Lumpur 2024 Rugu final between Malaysia and also Thailand. So let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Azari bin Rosli and my fellow friend alongside with me today Ahmad Aizamuddin bin Mustafa. So the content that we're going to present today, first one is objective, second one introduction, third one main body, and lastly conclusion. So the objective is we want to analyze sepak takraw performance skill to gain insight into the team strategies and effectiveness towards between Malaysia and also Thailand teams. Okay, to understand the dynamic of the match and identify which area we have to improve to gain victory. So sepak takraw introduction is sepak takraw is a sport played by two teams or two players called double and three players called regu. Right. Each court divided by a net. Okay. The objective is very simple. It's the same like badminton, ping pong. The game is to send the ball over the net, and to collect the point, the opponent has to the opponent has to touch other opponent court, okay, to get point. So each team also works in unity to prevent the opposing team from grounding the ball on the opponent on their court lah, to prevent from them to lose their point. Okay. This is the Istaf Sepak Takraw World Cup 2024 Men's Regu Final. Uh, were held. The venue was at Titi Wangsa Stadium, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, on 80th until 20th May 2024. Okay, the team overview from Malaysia side, we have striker Azlan Alias in the middle, Tekong Shahir Rosdi, striker Azlan Alias on the right side, Tekong Shahir Rosdi on the right side, and lastly feeder Adam Farhan on the left side. For Thailand's team, striker Jantara Sena on the middle side, Tekong Siriwat Saka on the right side, and feeder P Siriwat on the left side. The previous head-to-head match, last match, the two teams were met in 2023 Asian Games in Hangzhou, whereby Thailand won 2-0 in the straight set at China Asian Games. History and achievements. There are many arguments. There are many arguments that happen between the two teams, whether they claim who is the first, who is the founder for the sepak takraw teams. So Malaysia, the earliest recorded instance for sepak takraw is using rattan balls during the Malacca Sultanate, where the people during that time playing sepak raga during their free time or their leisure times. So after independence, the Sepak Takraw Association Malaysia was formed in 1960. And also the formation of the International Sepak Takraw Federation in 1988, which was Malaysia as a founding member, further propelled the sport global reach. So Malaysia had become one of the founder of the International Sepak Takraw Federation. So one of the biggest achievement for the Malaysian team last year, 2024, is Istaf World Cup Regu Gold, which was held in Malaysia. And this year, 2025, Sepak Takraw Asian Championship Regu Gold. For the Thailand teams, it is founded from mural at Bangkok Wat Pra Keo, built in 1785, which means show the Hindus got animal playing takraw with monkeys. The modern version of the game, which is with a volleyball style net, began taking shape in Thailand in the early 1740s. The sepak takraw game for Thailand was purposely to perform for their king, mostly. And also after the modernization of this sport, the Takraw Association of Thailand was officially established on April 17, 1983. The achievement of Thailand, they were big anchor on sepak takraw teams in Southeast Asia after Malaysia. Thailand won 7 consecutive gold medals in the men's team regu competition since 1998 in Asia Games. And also, they were dominant in Kings Cup Championship. So the performance indicator that we are looking into, the first one serving, and second one control, which is first receiver, passing, setup, attacking, and blocking. So this is the scatter diagram for spike, attacking spike for Malaysian team, which is a sunback kick spike. This is the indicator attacking sunback spike. So the outcome with the dot symbol is a success and the X symbol is unsuccess. Line of attack, the dotted line that have on the diagram So the first set won by Malaysia, and the second set also won for Malaysia won. So this is attacking spike for Thailand teams. And next, I will pass my presentation to my friend Muhammad Aizamuddin.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Terima kasih.
Thank you to my uh, fellow groupmate J Azhari. Uh, Thank you to Sir Muhammad Noor and other classmates. So let us proceed to the next slide. Now I will be presenting about frequency table. Next. Okay. Uh, Surf.
Ya, ya, kenapa?
Okay. So if you can see at the table for the Malaysia serving and also the Thailand serving, both of the team having the equal amount of number, which is the total overall. But the total serving that is successful for the Malaysia is much more higher, and the unsuccessful by the Thailand serving would eventually lead them to their losing point. Okay, next slide. Okay, next for blocking. Since sepak takraw quite challenging and also fast paced, so in order for you to block the opponent's attack, is quite challenging. But we can see a little difference, which is successful by the Malaysia blocking. It is 3, and the Thailand is 2, and the total of the block by the Malaysia is 12, and the Thailand is 11, which the successful rate is significantly higher than the Thailand. Okay, next. For both team, they perform quite well in the passing, or also we can call it as a setup. But the Thailand's team is leading with 100% successful rate. They don't make any errors in terms of setting up for attacking, while Malaysia currently having one error, which would drop their successful rate to 94. Okay, next slide. In terms of attacking, Malaysia tend to use sunback spike, quite different than other country, which is Thailand most favorite spike technique. They prefer using the spike. Total overall spike by the Malaysia team is 15, and by the Thailand is also 15, but the successful rate from the Malaysia team is higher than the Thailand, and the number of unsuccessful is also significantly lower. Next slide. Okay, for the control, I choose the control because of the first receiving after the serve. So for the control, total overall for Malaysia team is 18 and Thailand is 24. But the successful rate for the Malaysia is 89 and the Thailand is 62.5, which is quite a huge gap. This is due to the serving technique by the Malaysia team, which often uh, target some player on the Thailand side, so that the control from the Thailand side drop down to 37. Okay, next slide. Okay, so for the sequential system, our group choose the attacking indicators. So for the first sequence, it took place by the first receiving by the Malaysia team using inside kick on the V12, and then passing using inside kick also to the V8, and the second person use the sunback spike to create attacking, and the result is successful. The recorded video, you may look at the 48 minute and 30 second. So this is the table or the graph table lah. So after Thailand team serve the ball, Malaysian setup first receive at V11. Oh yeah. Oh, I think I made a mistake on the slide before. It's okay. This is the update one. So the first receive ball is on the V11, and then the same person also carry the second ball and then pass to the second person on the V7 to make the attacking chances using the sunback spike, and the direction of the ball, as you can see, the ball drop down to the V4 and score a point. Right? The result is the first set won by the Malaysian by a huge gap, 15-8, and the second set is 15-12. Thailand teams having quite a bit of comeback, but still managed to be won by the Malaysian team. Next slide. So the conclusion is Malaysia team managed to maintain the consistency of their game by gaining positive momentum in the first set. So as we all know, if you gain the first win on the first set, so that your position much more comfortable. So you have the momentum to keep on going to the second set. Meanwhile, Thailand facing a drawback mainly in serving factor, which led to numerous mistakes and also being targeted when receiving serve from opponent. Thailand main weapon, City Pong. The player is City Pong. His technique can be considered as his main weapon lah. But then by the time went by, so other player can read his game and navigate on how to win against his serve. And actually, he is the one who is being targeted by the Malaysian serve. The first serve is by Shahir, and the second serve by Haziq, a young player. Both of them target City Pong on his left leg due to his poor receiving technique. So for the improvement aspect, Malaysian team has improved quite well compared to previous game, and consistency is much more better for Malaysian team lah. But for the Thailand team, I think that the Thailand team should be focusing more on their receiving and also their serve technique, because their serve technique has already been made known to others. So people can actually think of other strategy to win against them. That's all from my group. Any question?
Any question from the floors? Okay, presentation menarik. Macam mana Korea belajar main takraw?
Ah,
Macam mana Korea belajar main takraw? Ni
kuliah.
kita tengah cerita Malaysia dengan Thailand, which is within our region kan. But one
Yeah.
of another country that actually arise Intakro is Korea.
Oh, Korea. Korea Rentacro.
Korea main takraw.
I think because of the viral video that found it online, that the Korean people find it amused or attracted to the sport because yeah, the tennis is actually one of the most difficult sport to play. So I think yeah, yeah.
Apa yang difficult kat Korea semua benda dia main.
Hmm. Yeah. Silat,
Alright. Okay.
silat pun
Silat pun dia main.
yeah.
Daripada taekwondo, karate dia dah pergi ke silat lah. Alright, thanks. Thank you for the presentation. Quite
Okay, thank you,
informative.
sir.
So we
Okay,
have,
thank you, sir.
you're most welcome. We have another group kan, last group. Last group, tak nak present dah ke? Come on, last group. Please prepare your presentation. Okay, last group, last group. Let's have our last presentation for the semester.
Kejap sir.
Baik.
Mana kita nak ni
Sekejap saya masukkan nama dulu. Yam, suka apa ni tadi Yam? Okay, boleh mula. Right, silakan. Silakan bermula.
Okay. Double pula.
Kamu pakai dua device salah satu daripada device tu padam dia punya sound.
Okay, dah. Alamak. Tak boleh lah sil sebab yang punya laptop suara tak dengar. Tak keluar. Bila jam cakap.
Cuba try.
Sir,
Ya,
kalau yang share slide tu dengan Wan, dia yang akan share screen, yang just cakap je lah.
boleh. Tak ada masalah.
Sebab yang punya laptop problem lah, tak boleh cakap pula. Tak tahu kenapa.
Alright.
Okay. Okay Wan, boleh Wan.
Tunggu jap. Upload.
Okay, boleh kawan?
Okay. Ni belum. Ni baru preview ni. Okay, boleh mula.
Okay. Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to everyone. Suji for Semnor. And today my group and I will present our performance analysis report on the sport of handball, which is focused on the Malaysian and Indonesian match during the Asian Games 2018. So, next. This match, for the introduction, is handball is a fast-paced indoor sport that require players to demonstrate physical endurance, precise technique, and strong technical understanding. And the Malaysia versus Indonesia match at the 2018 Asian Games ended with Indonesia winning to 23 versus Malaysia 15 goals, and showcasing different level of preparation and execution. So this analysis highlight the technical and tactical factors that influence the match outcome. Okay, next, the objective. The objective is panjang sangat pula ni. Wait ah.
Macam mana kamu nak measure the speed of transition
Measure the speed of transition.
Speed ni kena ukur pakai jam randik
Ah,
Terus ke ni kita seterusnya.
apa? Terus apa?
Teruskan.
Teruskan. Okay, apa? The objective of this analysis is to evaluate the women handball match between Malaysia and Indonesia at the games, in order to gain a deeper understanding of the key performance components such as technical execution, tactical strategies, and match dynamics that contribute to the overall team performance and final outcome. So this is the objective lah. If you can see here, our several objective is first, we examine Malaysia's shooting accuracy to measure how efficiently they convert scoring chances, and we also assess passing accuracy to determine how well the team maintain position and coordinate the plays. So we look into offensive movement to understand how scoring opportunity will create. And on the defensive side pula, we analyze the block, interception, and goalkeeper, how the attacking lead to goalkeeper save to evaluate the team defensive strength. And lastly, we study transition speed, which show how quickly the team responded to changes from defense to attack. Next slide. Okay, here the performance indicators. Here the performance indicators by 7 performance indicators we will choose. First is shooting accuracy, second passing accuracy, offensive movement, transition speed, and defensive block and goalkeeper save and interception. So for shooting accuracy ni, each performance indicator represents a different aspect of tactical performance. For example, shooting accuracy highlight finishing equality, while passing accuracy indicates the team coordinate. Offensive movement measure how well players create space and exploit gaps in defense, and transition speed reflect tactical responsive. By defensive block pula gives insight to the team ability to prevent scoring and recovery position. So this indicator will use collective to build a full picture how Malaysia perform across both half of the match. Next. Okay, by scatter diagram. This is the picture show the successful of shooting accuracy by Malaysian team. The successful shooting accuracy of Malaysian team in order to determine their goal conversion efficient. For in the first half time of the Malaysia versus Indonesia match, Malaysia scored 9 goals from an estimated 20 shot attempts and yielding a shooting accuracy of 45%. And a scatter diagram revealed that most successful shots were taken from center and the right side position. And however, the spatial distribution also showed that shots target to the high right and high center zone and had the better success rate lah. And the missed attempts were often from the wide angles or low target zone, which may indicate the weakness in angle selection or pressure induced error. So this analysis can help in for future offensive strategy and shooting drills. For the final time, next, Ridwan. For the final time match pula, Malaysia managed to score only 6 goals and bring their total of 15 goals total from half times were 9 goals and final time is 6 goals, so total 50 goals. So they compared to the first half where they had a relative strong showing with 9 goals, the offensive momentum appeared to slow down under increased defensive pressure from Indonesia. So the 6 goals score were a result of a mix of fast break opportunities and structured position play. And several attempts were disrupted by Indonesia aggressive defense and improved by goalkeeper. This which forced Malaysia to take the lower percentage shot from outside the meter, and the reduced scoring in the final half reflect not just Malaysia's struggle to break through the compact Indonesia defense. And that's all for me. Thank you. So next I will pass to Shahira.
Next slide kan?
You.
Okay. So, Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to Sir Magno and my fellow friends. So, my part is frequency table. As you can see, we are as Mariam said just now, Malaysian versus Indonesian team. So here's we have the PI is passing accuracy. Indonesia did such a passing accuracy for Indonesian team is 230, which is the successful. However, Malaysian is 180. offensive movement, Indonesian also successful is large amount than Malaysian, which is 23. And transition speed, Indonesian team also successful 32, more than Malaysian team, which is 20. And defensive blocks also is Indonesian team, which is 10. Then Malaysian team is 7. And for intercept is Indonesian team is 8. Also more than Malaysian team, which is 4. Okay. Next slide we will see the percentage in the Asian Games handball, Malaysia versus Indonesia women. So as you can see, the red one is Indonesia and the blue one is Malaysia. Interception, just I said just now in the table of frequency table, Indonesia did more than Malaysia, which is the percentage for intercept is Indonesia 80%. However, Malaysia is for 57.14%. Okay, defensive block also the percentage is 83.33 from Indonesia, and transition speed for Indonesia also more, which is 76.2, and defensive movement for Indonesia is 51.1 more than Malaysia, and passing accuracy also not tak berapa banyak beza dia, which is Indonesia is 85.2 and Malaysia is 83.33. Okay, next. Sequential system. So for sequential system, this is the diagram of performance indicator goalkeeper save first half record of Malaysia. So as you can see, the Roman number is sequence, the green letters is players, the black dot is for players start, the blue line is action, and green triangle is for successful save, and the diamond is goalkeeper. The next slide we will see the table based on this diagram. Okay ni. Okay, the first half, first player start is A, and the shooting to the goalkeeper, and the action is successful lah, which is Malaysia did the goal. And then second, the player start is B, shooting direct to the goalkeeper also, and the shooting is successful, so Malaysia did the goal and get the point for the second point. And third also, Malaysia did the third point, which is goal, but start from player C, shooting direct to the goalkeeper. And for the fourth point for the Malaysian team is first player D, shooting direct to the goalkeeper, and the action is successful also. Okay, next we will see the diagram of performance indicator goalkeeper save at second half record of Malaysia. Same symbols information as sama macam sebelum ni. Okay. Tengok the next jadual. Okay, this is the Malaysia goalkeeper save performance for the second half. So the first player start is A, and the action is shooting, and the action is successful. The second is player B shoot to the goalkeeper and the action is successful. Okay, for the conclusion, the overall highlight, between Malaysia and Indonesia outperform Malaysia in tactical execution speed and consistent during the match. Okay. They maintain a high frequency of offensive movement lah, faster in transition and better passing accuracy, which allowed them to break through Malaysia defense effectively. Okay, the defense. So the conclusion is Indonesia outperform Malaysia in speed, consistent and tactical execute. You can see from the table that the percentage I just said just now. Okay, but however, Malaysia strong in first half but lost momentum. And the key areas for movement here is faster transition, better decision making under pressure, proactive and cohesive defense, and improve their mental and physical endurance. Because we can see the difference of uh, between Malaysia and Indonesia here, we can see the difference of like their tactical and the successful the the successful. Okay, next I think the recommendation here based on our analysis. Okay, we integrate the video analysis to improve tactical awareness, enhance their conditioning for faster transitions, develop more proactive defensive system, strengthen communication and mental resilience, focus on decision making drills to improve shooting efficiency. So that's all. Okay, thank you.
Okey sir, sekian saja dari kami. Mungkin ada perubahan, belum ada perubahan lah.
Ada.
Ah,
Ada perubahan.
okey baik.
Siapa tadi yang buka video? Wan
Wan.
buka dia punya page sequential. Yang lain okey je. Saya nak kamu tambah sikit. Kita pergi ke sequential system dia. Oh, emergency atas highway. Boleh sambung nak drive elok. Okay, terus ke page second last dulu. Okay, untuk sequential, take note group ni. Macam yang ini, kita buka tajuk sequential, satu page ke belakang kan. Ni tadi, Malaysian apa tu. Dan satu lagi ke depan. Saya nak tengok tajuk sequential dia ni. Goalkeeper save performance indicator. Okay, balik kepada table. Table diagram. Alright. Ni sequential system. Okay. Bila untuk sequential system ni, dia indicators yang kita pilih tu dia kena sesuai. Okay, yang ini kalau kata sekadar nak tengok save macam ni, kita tak perlukan sequential system. Kita boleh buat scatter diagram dah boleh settle isu kalau nak tengok macam mana keeper save success ataupun goal score ataupun goal conceded. Tapi kalau sequential system ni kan, kita lagi elok kalau kita pilih indicators yang ada perjalanan dia punya kerja tu banyak sequence. Contoh macam last ni ialah shot and save by the keeper. So mungkin kamu nak ambil dekat sini, kamu boleh ambil dia sebagai action that lead to shoot to the goal and save by keeper. Jadi kita tahu macam mana action tu bermula daripada mana sampailah dia shoot dan save daripada keeper. Maksudnya ending dia ialah shot to goal that save by keeper. Tapi kita nak tengok action that lead to that particular shot. Itu boleh guna sebagai sequential. Kalau kata sekadar nak tengok keeper save, kita tak payah pakai sequential, kita pakai scatter je. Okay, boleh?
Faham.
Nanti kamu add on lah, cari dia punya sequence
Okay. Yang lain okay kan, sir?
Yang lain okay, tak ada masalah.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Alright, okay. Ada apa-apa soalan? Tak ada apa lagi lah. Kalau tak ada apa soalan, this will serve as the end of our class lah.
Report bila hantar, sir?
Dalam masa seminggu, maksudnya minggu depan lah. Kalau kata ada isu apa-apa tu, just let me know.
Okay, boleh.
Okay.
Tidur jap.
Right. That's all for our class today. Don't forget to take your attendance. Boleh tidur sekejap lagi Madam Mal nak masuk. With that, thank you and Assalamualaikum to everyone.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you, sir.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Waalaikumsalam, sir.